Hey, y'all, what's happening? Y'all already know what time it is. Week 1 of the NFL season. Let's get straight into it. So today we're going to talk about the Atlanta Falcons. Let's go on and talk about the big looming question and the elephant in the room. How is Michael Penix going to perform and how is he going to turn out this season? Now, before we get into that, we're going to talk about his offensive line because at the end of the day, if your quarterback is not protected, you can't really expect much to him. Look at Patrick Mahomes a few years ago. Look at Joe Burrow those first few years, okay? So now, Caleb McGarry, his star right tackle, who is his blind side protection, right? He's currently out with a leg injury and may or may not be out for the season, okay? Now, why does that matter? Because let's just imagine you're in the car, right? You're driving. When you're driving, you need to get over, right? Get over in another lane. You cut on your blinker, and then what do? You check your blind side before you fully get over. Because if you don't check your blind side, you're liable to what? Hit somebody. You're liable to cause an accident, and a whole lot more bad things possibly could happen. So in football terms, right? You don't really have time to check and see. Check your blind side. You got to read and react and make a play. So if you don't have your quarterback protected off the blind side, he can come and he can hit the quarterback. He can sack him. He can fumble the ball. He can hurt the quarterback. That's one of the most important positions for a quarterback and a quarterback success in the league, okay? So he is out. And then on top of that, Storm Norton, who is one of your star backups, who can play left tackle and right tackle, he is currently out too. And then on top of that, your rookie right tackle that you just drafted, Jack Nelson, he is currently out too. So now you have Elijah Wilkinson, who typically plays interior guard. Now you have him sliding over to the right side and having to play out of position, essentially. So that could very well cause problems for Michael Penix Jr. in those last few games that he played last year. He had one of the worst QBR numbers under pressure and whatnot, and you don't want that because once you're under pressure, you have bad anxiety and you're liable to make a bad play. So they really need to protect Michael Penix Jr. And you know who else will be affected by Michael Penix Jr. being protected and being comfy and cozy in the pocket? Bijan Robinson and Drake London. Because when Drake London, he averaged over 115 yards a game with Michael Penix Jr. Bijan Robinson averaged 125 yards a game with Michael Penix Jr. with Caleb McGarry protecting his blind side, okay? So as this offensive line is very much going to be a big telling sign of how he's going to turn out. And then we're going to talk about the defense really quick. No more Grady Jarrett, people. So now it's up to Ruka Rororo, J.C. Bates, who is the one-man gang holding down the secondary. Just a few years ago, he was the only one out of the Falcons secondary to actually get an interception. That's not good. Secondary, you're going to have to step up. A.J. Terrell and the crew. We're going to need more, all right? Then you got Jalen Walker. He was your number 15 pick in the draft. Right now, he's projected to be okay. We just need you to get about 7 to 10 sacks, some tackles for losses. Just really make a good impressionable rookie season. But one person I want to talk about that was a star standout at camp that everybody talked about, a lot of reporters, was Dameon Pierce. And he was the number 26 pick in the draft because the Falcons traded back into the first round to be able to draft him. So he's the true investment here. You gave up draft capital to go out and get this guy. So you're going to need him to produce. This defense is going to be really big, the second biggest question mark to me besides the right tackle. And then on top of that, you all play Tampa Bay today. You open it up week 1 against a bitter divisional rival. So it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a great game. But since you're at home, I have you winning by roughly a field goal. It's not going to be a big blowout like everybody's hoping and wants. Sorry, y'all. Womp. But it's going to be a damn good game. And go Falcons. Go Dirty Birds. Rise up. And so comment down below what you think the Falcons record is going to be. Right now, I have you all roughly at a 10-7. Maybe 11-6, but there you guys have it. It's NFL season, baby. We back in it. Let's go. Yeah.